Hey, it's Brain Muffin at the movies again, and here we have from BGR.com a thing about Avengers Endgame. Now, I did finally watch Infinity War, and what I don't understand is some of the comments I saw about the first Endgame trailer. People are like, "Oh, this is happening." I'm like, did you pay attention in the first movie? Almost everything except Ant-Man you should have been able to glean from the movie before. The movie before could have been about 2 hours shorter. They foretold twice. They foreshadowed everything Thanos would do, and people just weren't paying attention. But anyway, this comes from Chris Smith. So let's find out if leaks a spoiler, a big part of the movie's plot. Wait a minute. New Avengers Endgame leaks spoil. There we go. A big part of the movie's plot. I misread that as in, they were trying to make part of the plot the spoilers. Yeah, that's wrong. It's widely believed that Avengers will travel back in time and no kidding, to gather what they need, whether it's Infinity Stones or Avengers from other timelines to fight Thanos and undo the carnage that took place at the end of the previous film. I think this is why when Thanos finally gets the gems, the time stone from Doctor Strange, why Doctor Strange seems to pull it out of the air. I think that's very telling. Plus, he also went through, 14 million different combinations or whatever it was, to find the one that would work. And now we already know we're going to have some time travel in the next movie because Captain Marvel comes out, and it's set back in the 80s. And then so the end of Infinity War, we get the call goes out for Captain Marvel to return. So whether the whole group returns or just her, I guess part of that we'll find out. And we should be able to glean from that movie exactly what her powers are going to be that are helpful in Endgame. Back in October, we saw a promotion art leak for a purported toy package that showed two of the surviving heroes, including Thor and Rocket, wearing costumes that looked a bit like the suit Hank Pym used in Ant-Man and the Wasp to go into the quantum realm. I think that's part of it. And at the time, it was speculated that the heroes would have to wear these suits, which are mostly white, to follow Ant-Man to the quantum realm. And the idea, of course, is that they would utilize these time vortex to jump through time and undo all those deaths. Not all of them. I think some are permanent. And we also, they had Spider-Man disappear, which was dumb because we already know there's, 2 more movies that Sony's going to do, and they're after Infinity War. So obviously that has to wrap up. And he has to come back to life. Now, I think that what we're probably going to see is Tony Stark may or may not come back. He may not survive, or he may just retire, a true passing of the torch. So we may actually see, another Iron Man. That's him trying to train the next generation. And we're also going to see something with Captain America. Chris Evans has said he's not going to be back. Exactly what that means, we don't know, but not surprised if neither of them make it. I know Captain America currently is alive. I just don't want Bucky to come back. If he does, I want him dying for reals in a real cruel way. That character is not paid for the past sins. It's been getting him a free pass, and it's really bothering me. With that in mind, let's take a look at the brand new leaks at the movie. Okay, so this photo has been removed from Instagram. Oh, wow, really? So I'm reading a dead article, and it's only been out. Oh, it just came out today. Wow. I do have an Instagram account. I haven't been there in a long, long time. And so now you're going to see my Instagram. Nope. Oh, what is that? Okay. Again, I haven't been here in a long, so I don't even know what's in my Instagram feed. I don't know who Irene Meyer is. Apparently she does cosplay. She must be a cosplayer. I don't know why I have Mark Lobliner. I don't like this guy anymore. He just irritated me way, way too much. And I don't follow him on Twitter. I don't follow him on YouTube or none of that stuff. So the only thing he retains from his usual Captain America attire are his shield and mask, which he did not have in Infinity War. He didn't have the mask or the shield. After all, we have to tell him apart from the other Lego. What? Minifigs? It's a lot. Oh, I see. It's easier to fake art. Okay. So I guess this is a new figure, which we can't see. And here's a similar logo, a minifig showing Iron Man. I know there was also a thing with Fury with the cat from Captain Marvel. and the cat's in handcuffs. So for some reason, this has been removed. Let's not forget that the first in-game trailer has 2 great gems in it. One of the includes Ant-Man. Although what I think is going to happen is he's going to come out of the vortex and the quantum realm, and everybody's going to be dust. I like Evangeline Lilly, but that movie just the trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp really I was like, yep, no thank you. Too much identity politics already creeping in. Langston Arrival surprises Captain America, who thinks that security cam footage shows can't be live. For all they know, Ant-Man was killed during the snap. Excuse me. Excuse me again. And I'm going to provide. Okay, so. Oh well, I guess I should have. Let's double check that I'm not being blocked or I don't have an ad blocker on or something. So I'm going to go bring up another browser. And which partially is being exposed on this one, and see if it has the same problem with Instagram. Yep, sure does. So these have been removed from Instagram. So, all right. Well, I don't know, and I actually want to do a video on what I think is going to happen based on really what happened in Infinity War. I think the vast majority of this movie has already been foreshadowed if you were paying attention in Infinity War and weren't wowed by the spectacle. I mean, I was bored out of my mind, so I had to pay attention or I was going to fall asleep, and I actually had to stop and do some other things. But it was much better than Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which I got halfway through and said, this is the dumbest movie the dumbest Marvel movie I've tried. I'd rather watch Thor, whatever that Thor 2 movie was called again. Thor 3 was awesome. But we'll see. So sorry, Chris Smith, the images that I don't know if they were yours or you tried to link in, they have been removed from Instagram. So really we can't do much of anything. So thanks a lot. Thanks for everybody for support, and thanks all new subscribers. Got several more this week. It's awesome. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye. All right. So, all right. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think this is going to work. It looks like it's going all the way down, and that's good. So we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. All right, cool. Let's start then. All right. Thank you. 3, 2, 1.